Previously on Recapped, woo-wah. Amnesia, main character. She don't remember nothing, main character. That's harder than it looks, dude. You see a flower, F it. You see a butterfly, F it. You see a lizard, F it. You even see fishes, F them. So I just want to say that those comments that I made don't represent me as a person. I was raised better than that. Dude, logging in and checking my inbox, Cruel Games is like that ex that's just trying to win you back by any means necessary. Baby, I swear, it was just a short maintenance and it's over. I don't even talk to that girl no more. But I apologize for any inconvenience that I caused. I know I've been lagging on my chores around the house, but I'm gonna do better. I just need to take a deep breath sometimes because, you know, I have problems getting heated. Oh, sorry, my frames dropped. And these tears in my eyes are making the screen blurry as I text you. But I hope my apology isn't lost in translation. I can't believe I just abnormally put myself on display for those models. What was I thinking? I fully crashed. I promise. I quit. And I'm actively investigating these issues with my therapist to find solutions. Love Cruel Games. Meanwhile, your ex is looking at you like, don't take them back. But you're looking at all those summons in your inbox like, hey, you know, maybe he can change.
Opening greeting, foul spirits be gone, all safe and sound.
Ooh, that voice actor is a little stiff. It's almost as if Reddit was right. So Reddit was right. But what he lacks in voice acting, he definitely makes up in combat, dude. Already, I feel like the theme of today's video has to be about forgiveness. Getting dupes in this game, as you might expect, especially if you played gacha games before, are gonna unlock more and more actives and passives. For example, my ginger shooty girl over here just unlocked a passive called Boom Boom, making certain hits always critical hits. And going back to the theme of forgiveness, instead of giving her gifts, maybe make sure all your boom booms is crits, you know what I'm saying? I'm critting. Hey! FG.
Strike one!
It's your warning. It's a family show. Whoa! Breaking news, Cruel Games just deployed a hotfix. Hello and thank you for having me on behalf of Cruel Games. We have an exciting announcement.
It don't matter, Skip, it doesn't matter.
Wait,
go ahead and make your point, man.
We have a brand new hotfix, the ability to skip the story. The ability to skip the story. Yeah! So now at this point of the game, I have a grappling hook, a slinger McDoodad, and I got Batman's Arkham Asylum vision. So with all these new utilities, I run around the map doing my little Metroidvania-ness, but I decide, you know what? It's time to get back to the main story.
On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons.
So now it looks like I need to figure out what's going on with these beacons.
Some of us can barely move, cause we're so damn hungry.
NPC lady ain't gonna believe your luck. Just last video, I was
Let him go.
So basically what's going on here is that these guys are stealing the equivalent of catalytic converters in the real world. But our monk waifu is such a great person that she offers them food, some drink, some cash. Like, girl, who carries cash these days?
Yeah, this a nice car, but you ain't outrunning no crackhead. Hey man, let me hold something real quick. Cash? It's 2024. What you talking about cash? I got you. What you need, Venmo? Cash App? Zelle? Apple Pay? Or Tap to Pay? Oh, you wanna do Tap? Okay, okay. I'm gonna spin this tablet around. It's just gonna ask you a quick question. Oh, cheap. I'm just joking. Hey man, I appreciate you. See you at the next stoplight. Zoom, zoom.
Watch out!
Take that!
Well, for people that were just too hungry to even move a second ago, apparently they got plenty of energy to throw down.
Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub or face the consequences.
we're begging you, stop! We surrender!
We ain't got the balls to rob the army. We ain't got the balls to rob the army. We ain't got the balls to rob the army. We ain't got the balls to rob the army.
Like I'm not even here. Like I'm not even here. So obviously I knew I needed fire to break through these brambles, but I just hadn't got to the point of the story where I can do it until now.
Hackerman.
So I'm feeling like I'm making good progress, actually sticking to the main story, but what do I find 2 feet away, dude? I stumble upon a parallel perception portal? Dude, what is that? Y'all giving out PPP loans again? Hey, FG knows some stuff. Woo-wah! The open world action RPG gotcha side scroller. So FG typically doesn't love mini games, but you know what? That was pretty cool. So with all these fire flowers scattered across the map, you can use this utility and finally move these things around, and apparently you can use them to also solve puzzles. Ooh-wah! The open world action RPG gotcha side scroller with puzzles inspired by Portal. Dude, it is so hard to stay on task and stay on the main story in this game.
Curtains flame, drumbeat strong, ill fortune gone. Ha!
In the next RPG test, Wuthering Waves, there ought to be a treasure chest behind this, and there's not. Dude, if you could have seen my face when I realized you can rotate these puzzle pieces around, realizing in the future that these puzzles are gonna get a lot more complicated.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and demand more supplies immediately.
I am once again asking for your financial support.
An overclocked resonator. Understood. I'll be there immediately.
Dude, I guess I should have paid more attention to that nerdy chick when she was explaining all this overclock stuff.
The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics. But
Oh, so now Woo-Wah wants to follow RPG tropes with an escort quest? An escort, this is where you want to follow RPG tropes, Woo-Wah?
My wounds can close on their own. It's my resonance ability. The medics should go take care of other people in need.
Well, excuse me, Wolverine, I'll let you be.
Here are some recipes for dietary supplements from my sect. They might help the wounded recover sooner.
Oh no, dude, just when I was starting to like the monk chick, I had no idea she was a fitness influencer trying to slang her little dietary supplements. Oh, another Ubisoft tower. Dare I even activate this to see what's going on the other side?
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Kate for Mr. Harris, who should be present in Zoom.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm coasting. This is a manual transmission. So, but I'm actually about to pull up to my doctor's appointment here in a second. I'm in the parking lot right now. Just give me 1 minute here. Yeah, I'm just about to park. Here.
You stationary?
And almost about to actually, I want to just bag in so I can just bag out.
What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an adjournment in this matter, up possibly 2 to 4 weeks if the court would allow.
Oh, hey, what's up, Ron? Hey, what's up, Ron? You all right? Hey, man, I got to take the Zoom call. I'll talk to you. I'll get at you. All right now.
Everyone license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving, and he didn't have a license. No, I'm looking at his record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended, and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
The Midnight Rangers are no longer recruiting non-resonators lately. But Juyen was a stubborn boy.
So if you remember back, the whole reason why my monk wife over here wanted to leave town was to find this guy. Come to find out, he's basically Lee. He ain't got no resonator powers.
The tacit discords are not humans. They don't do truces or ceasefires. For as long as they exist, this war will rage on endlessly.
Wait, is this a Starship Troopers Helldivers reference? Are we being like propagandized in this game? Like, are we gonna find out later on that the discords actually have like sentience and they have feelings, hopes, and dreams, and the entire time we're the baddies?
He realized how he was just trying to convince himself that he could make a difference, not wanting to acknowledge his own limitations.
Imagine not wanting to acknowledge your own limitations. What y'all all looking at me for? Dude, I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer.
So Madam Magistrate wants to tell us something about the magazine's route of transportation?
So as we talk to various NPCs in town, we're trying to figure out exactly where this fruit came from. Come to find out, it came from the Deep South. And here we find out that General Jin Yan wields the power of the Teal Dragon, and he's the leader of the Midnight Raiders. So what you don't actually realize, like this fight scene is actually just Jin Yan fighting off everyone that's trying to re-roll for him right now. Free to play? No chance. Dolphins? Pathetic. Take this, whales!
The Qinglong, to war! Gotta stop. Break till truth is sought.
So it seems that Rover can sometimes see through the eyes of the Discord mods. Like, bruh, imagine being able to see what random Discord mods across the world can see.
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord.
So at this point, we unlock the Path of Growth, which is basically like a training mode, right? Here you can learn combos of all your heroes, and I assume get rewards. Neat.
Hoo-wah! The open world action RPG gotcha side-scroller with puzzles inspired by Portal, made by at least one of the dudes that made Superman 64.
Dude, soaked kind of goes hard though. I hereby request that the word soaked get elevated right up to the tier of cooked. Like, I feel like you can use those words interchangeably, right? Think about it, give it a try. Dude, Steph Curry is soaked. Ooh, never mind, we cooked. Bruh, dude, I'm actually so for real. Like, I'm so for real. I'm using soaked from now on. Dude, as soon as I saw that Hall of Fame difficulty level, I clicked that bad boy instantly. Little does he know, barely making platforms, that's like my superpower. That's my quirk, baby.
Cherish every game.
Now, as I continue to explore this town, I found this cute little shop where I can put my wood to good use. That's too empty. But all the wood that you collect as rewards as you complete objectives outside in the open world can be exchanged for goodies, and I assume that this shop doesn't replenish, so you will eventually be able to clear out everything in the shop, but I also just made that up. Oh, bro, we taking pictures now?
Hoo-wah! The open world action RPG gotcha side-scroller with puzzles inspired by Portal, made by at least one of the dudes that made Superman 64. Compatible with Pokemon Snap stations near you.
Dude, why am I getting this reputation that I don't like cats for some reason? Like, what? Bro, I'm about to finally prove these fools wrong. Yes, I do in fact like cats.
That's a pretty good shot, kid. Now how about aiming at the enemy?
And after that quest, that camera becomes one of your newest utilities, and I really do like the way that they integrated that whole thing. Bruh, this cat done seen some.
Woo-wah! The open world action RPG gotcha side scroller with puzzles inspired by Portal, made by at least one of the dudes that made Superman 64. Compatible with Pokemon Snap stations near you. The true spiritual successor to Panzer Dragoon.
Our efforts paid off.
So dude, what is this new function unlocked? The Pioneer Podcast?
Now this is basically a day in the life, right? Start my day about 4 a.m. Immediately do about 1 hour of meditation. Then straight to 1 hour of cardio. The entire time, right? An entire playlist of audiobooks. I'm talking finance, life hacks, the entire series of Harry Potter, but in reverse. And then just this morning, how to create the perfect egg for torta. But I'm a busy man. So I'm listening to all these audiobooks on times 97 speed. They don't even have that available to the public yet. You gotta have a programmer guy on your team that can do that for you. But if you are better, you can't get it. From there, I gotta start making some moves, So I start trading cryptocurrency for exactly 53 minutes. In the span of 53 minutes, I make exactly 53 mil. That's a mil a minute, isn't it? Yeah, but I wanna rest on my laurels. I can't be one of those guys working 9 to 5. So I take that 53 mil and I create an entire business from scratch. Entire thing. Buildings, employees, HR and all of it. But again, I'm not a 9 to 5 guy, so I start shopping my business around the tech companies out in the Silicon Valley. And on a bad day, I sell my company to Microsoft for 106. That's a double up. Make sure I negotiate the contract for that passive income. Can you say residual? But since I spent 53 minutes trading crypto, and I can't stand odd numbers, mate. Can't stand it. I spend the remaining 7 minutes of that hour making sweet love to my girlfriend, Esmeralda. No, it's not straight, it's off and on, but get this, mate. 7 minutes of alpha time, if you do the alpha to beta conversion time ratio, right? My 7 minutes of alpha time is the equivalent to 31 days in beta time. I made love to my girlfriend for the equivalent of the longest month of the year. Not a short month, we're talking Julys, right? We're talking Mays, Decembers. Now, if you want to do all of this too, you can do it. All you need to do is order my red pill supplements down below. Use code ALPHA.
Thank baby Jesus, it's just a battle pass. It's not a podcast at all. That's just the name. So this town looks to be utterly destroyed by the tacit mods. And now the game introduces us to another aspect of these tacit fields. So apparently some tacit fields are going to give you special bonuses. This one is going to recover my concerto energy and deal AoE damage after I cast an intro skill.
Got this.
Swift and resolute.
Sorry, man, you just looked gross. You looked gross!
Brother.
Dude, have I been right the entire time? Is this Starship Troopers, the video game? Like the Discord mods aren't just mindless creatures hell-bent on destroying humanity?
Turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous mumbles. Are these words the last cries of someone innocent?
Ah, man. Dude, I really thought I was onto something. I was wrong, apparently. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see later on. Alright, so apparently these Discord mods, as they fed on humans, they still have a little bit of humanity left in their gut, I guess. Gas, bloat, I don't know. Rover girl, you better chill with all that. So here we get introduced to the Fractuses. Basically, they're Discord mods that are trying to fuse with humans.
There's one overseer I'm talking about. They call him Scar.
Oh, I've seen this movie before. It got Childish Gambino in it.
Huh?
should have shot those cats. I knew it.
Oh, I spent.
Better calm down, bootleg Gambit. Give her back, phony Ragnar.
Don't worry. I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now.
I do kind of hate you already, old bogus Dante.
Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? I have a lot to share with you.
Get to the point, faux haseo.
To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories.
Wait, how did you know I lost my memories?
So, it's true.
Outsmart it again, you're a clever one, Scar.
By now, you should have realized I'm just one of the onlookers. I'm the only one who came forward to meet you with absolute honesty. Everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are.
Plot twist!
That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend.
Alright, so up until this point, Wu-Wah has done a terrible job when it comes to following RPG tropes. But this trope right here, when the villain starts low-key making sense, you're like, hey, I do kind of want to join. Like, I want to join you.
You could say I'm looking forward to your choice.
Best voice acting in the game thus far, like by a mile.
Why do you have to assume we are the culprits?
Like, I could confront him, but I ain't trying to, like, confront my future boss, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be next in line for that promotion.
This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou.
Low-key, I read that like I would say hee-hee, like, hee-hee. I don't know.
So that magistrate led you here to meet me.
So all of these clues that I've been following up until this point have all been set up so I can meet Scar.
One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed. The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night. Except the one little black lamb.
Hey, white lambs, it's me, your neighbor, Black Lamb. Now, I don't mind y'all partying, but could you just keep it down just a smooch?
As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away.
Hey, white lambs, it's me, your neighbor, Black Lamb again. I don't mean to startle none of y'all, but does it not concern none of y'all that we haven't seen Philip, Ben, Susan, Barbara, or Timothy in like 7 weeks?
The shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline.
Oh, it's like that, huh? Just blame the Black Lamb.
On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual. But the black lamb was nowhere to be found.
I knew I should have not moved to a white lamb neighborhood. I am out of here.
Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose the white lambs did? Those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs?
That's racist. That's racist.
Indeed, the direct culprit was the shepherd. Here's my final question. What happened to the black lamb?
And I lived happily ever after. And I lived happily ever after. Rover, tell him.
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock never found out about it. Someone came to their rescue, and they all made it out alive.
I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the black lamb.
Neither one of y'all is black. Ah, come on, dude. I was trying to join. I was really, like, I know this is not the type of game where your choices matter, but dude, I was really trying to join. Resurrection point. Uh-oh. Back to RPG tropes. Dude, if this ain't one of the most bad things in the game right now, dude, this is cool as I ain't never listening to Reddit ever again.
Shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs lambs comes passing by.
Lethal Company ain't ready for me, boy! So I owe Reddit an apology. So it turns out I learned a valuable lesson today. Just because I myself don't experience something doesn't mean that others aren't experiencing said thing. Turns out woo-wah does in fact have bugs. And I'm really sad that I had to experience it myself in order to acknowledge its existence.
There will be none left to be victims or oppressors!
I sense your weakness.
Don't worry, I've got this! Lions rumble, evil crumble!
You for showing me mercy?
Stay away from her.
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
Oh, the plot thickens with a bootleg Team Rocket. Hey, you better cover whatever that is up, girl. It's a family show. Don't be striking me for that.
The brother had mentioned. Could it be?
All right, so your brother is Scar.
Yes, that is a possibility, since Scar had been here before.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked.
All right, so apparently my boo thing has been keeping tabs on me this entire time. Dude, I knew she was an Uchiha. This is like such Uchiha energy, right? Like just hiding in the shadows, peeping around.
Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
So just when I start getting into the main story, the game hits me with the whole, hey, you done a little too much. Go level up to level 14, then come back. Then we'll give you one more hour of story, then go level again. But hey, perfect time because I just unlocked daily. And I've also unlocked ascensions, pretty straightforward, in-game materials. Hit the button and away you go to leveling some more.